Hey everybody, welcome to Facetious number 40, recording the week of September 26, 2016. And this week, Mike and I are going to discuss weddings, anime, believe it or not, Michael Pacther truly being wrong, the debates that are coming up live tonight, and a lot of other things. So everybody, enjoy Facetious number 40. And I got the stuff playing in my ear right now. So welcome back, everybody, to Facetious number 40, recorded on September 26, 2016 at approximately 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. We are firing it up on time. I am very happy to be with you right now. I am Larry, aka Bluemanrule. I am joined as usual by my main Damie. I don't know how to. He's not my East Coast eunuch. I was trying to find something to eat that rhyme with it, but anyway, it's Mike, aka Scarfinger, aka Real Talk. What's up, dog?
Where'd you get eunuch from? Like,
I was trying East Coast Emperor. That's what I was trying to think of an E that showed somebody ruling, and eunuch was the only thing that popped in my head. I probably shouldn't have been reading Deuteronomy, but hey, nevertheless, that's my bad. That's my bad.
Probably shouldn't have been reading Deuteronomy. Okay,
right.
I mean, that's your excuse.
Right. Well, that's what I'm going with. Awaken Heathen, thanks for dropping in the chat, man. Yes, sir. So soon, because Awaken Heathen, believe it or not, this is our new regular time, man. Mike and I discussed it, and it's probably the best time for us both because we don't really have any prior obligations on this evening.
And I ain't got no job.
Right. So we went ahead and took advantage of the current situation as best as we could. So we do got a lot of things to discuss this evening. It should be pretty fun, but we should still be in and out of here pretty quick. So that being said, Mike, man, how was your weekend, bro?
It's just kind of boring. I mean, just nothing was really happening. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too unusual. I was at my girl house until Saturday, all right. And then I just been here since. It ain't really too much going on at all. I did finally sent Call of Duty back to GameFly because I completely forgot about it. I had it before I got fired, so I had Call of Duty sitting here for months and they ain't touch it. So they sent me Quantum Break, which that was not what I was looking for.
This is not the George you're looking for.
Yeah, this is definitely not the George I was looking for. So,
all right,
I'm just gonna open this and send it back because I really don't care to play Quantum. I really just don't care to play it. Like it was never my kind of game in the first place. I just kind of put it in the queue just because I don't know, I might want to play it, but I mean I think the hype has already died down and I'm good.
And so we'll get into what we're excited about playing here a little later. But well, before I talk about wins, let me talk about, since we're talking about gaming, let's talk about famous gaming analyst Michael Pacther. Now, listen. Everyone who watched the show and listened last week, number one, thank you. Number two, you would remember that Mike and I discussed a little bit about Pacther, and Mike actually agreed with him. He thought that PC gamers were kind of twits, and Pacther actually responded this week, and he apologized for calling PC gamers racist, but he refuted the fact that he called gamers arrogant twits. However, I actually found an article that had the guy who actually initially posted that. He was reposted many other places, but he posted the audio from Pacther when he interviewed Pacther about it, and Pacther actually did say arrogant twits. So again, number one, he's a liar. Number two, he's wrong, and so I don't
think it's wrong. I think he's a jerk. I think he's a jerk for what he said, but I don't think he's wrong.
I think he's wrong. I think he's wrong because he's stereotyping. Man, you can't say all PC gamers because he just said PC gamers. He didn't specify someone like me who's classically a console gamer over the PC. Well, technically I was a PC gamer first, but nevertheless. I'm one of them. I'm one of y'all, though. You know what I'm saying? Like I still got my console sensibilities about me. You know what I'm saying, bro?
You both. Then it don't matter. You both.
Right. I'm both.
Yeah. Absolutely. So you one of us, and you're annoying as fuck. So.
Well, according to you, I was annoying anyway. So, but yeah, man. So, go ahead. You got something to say?
Nope. Go ahead. Anything?
Okay, that's what's
I'm gonna let you roll.
Okay. So, Mike, I love weddings. I don't know if you know that. And this past weekend, one of my boys got married. So, congrats to my boy John Green Whitley the third, aka Trey, aka T-Wit. Him and Tracy, him and his fiance got married this weekend. I was in the wedding party, and it was fun, man. It was really, really cool. I'm just a big fan of weddings, man. I love it. I love the whole shebang. But bro, they had an open bar. Yeah.
You like weddings because you enjoy being married.
No, I like weddings because honestly, the reason I like weddings is because I like getting out there and doing the Casper slide. I can't even.
Yeah, I mean that's the the party atmosphere is the part that is really the only part of the wedding that I care for.
Right.
I've taken pictures at a couple of weddings and that was cool. But I've never. I don't think I've ever thought very much about weddings because I think the whole concept of marriage is kind of dumb.
Yeah, but see, you come at it from a different angle than most people come at it, though. You come at it from a different angle.
I just think it's kind of dumb. Like, you know, like if we don't get married, if I commit myself to you, you commit yourself to me. If it don't work, you take your stuff, I take myself, and we ain't got to call nobody else.
Yeah,
except maybe Tyrone. But now
right.
since we held some ceremony and had some papers signed, now we got to call lawyers. If there's a child involved, now they got to be folks to come handle the custody and all this other stuff. Man, listen. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. Don't waste your time. Like at the end of the day, the way my girl and I are right now, if this don't work out, I could just go away.
Right, you could just walk away. But my thing is, like, how are you gonna fully commit to something if you ain't all in? You know what I'm saying? If you got 1 foot out, you know, 2 steps forward, 2 steps back, you got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. How you gonna truly commit? You know what I mean? Like that to me.
There's something happened with the Hangouts because it took away both of our taglines, and it changed both of our colors back to blue.
Well, you know what? It probably did. I told you they're getting ready. Yep, they removed it. Yeah, I told you they were getting ready to remove stuff, right? So I'm gonna read in my tagline. But they were getting ready to remove things and only kind of keep it open for professional use. So it's kind of crazy, man. One of my facetious coach here, and but I love weddings, man. They're really, really good. It is kind of sad because, you know, people about to embark on a whole lot of trials and they're going to grow a lot as people because it ain't easy, man. It is not easy, but I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. So, well, of course you don't. Let's see if this works. There it is. All right. So, what I wanted to show you though, Scar, let me show you. So, you know how I went to PAX South and I was talking about how geeks don't dance, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, bro. This was the funniest sight ever. And you never know because I'm in a room with a lot of people, right? So I'm one of the oldest guys in the wedding party, right? One of the oldest people in the wedding party, only by like a couple of years. And right. And then
I mean, you're not ace old, but
right, exactly. I mean, I'm old-ish, right? Old-ish. And then I'm one of the 2 black people in the party, right? So yeah. So, but here's the thing. You do not understand, neither do you appreciate how much people love Journey. And I have a video until you see them all singing it on the dance floor at the top of their lungs, drunk and tipsy. Here we go. I'm about to turn this on for y'all, and I really hope y'all can hear it.
Yep. Yes, white people and Don't Stop Believing that's a real deal, and I don't get it.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
No, let me tell you, when they first announced that they were releasing it on Rock Band, there was like a video, and it was a press event for Rock Band, and they announced that they were going to be releasing Don't Stop Believing, and there is like a video that came out that is just like a bunch of like game reviewers and stuff like that, drunk off their faces, singing Don't Stop Believing at the top of their lungs. There's, you know, I'm telling you,
it's a lovely thing.
It's Don't Stop Believing. All right, here's the if you want to get the white party started, here you go.
All right.
And especially if they drinking. Don't Stop Believing.
Right.
Wanted Dead or Alive. The Bon Jovi joint.
Bon Jovi. Oh, okay, Bon Jovi. Okay.
I think it's just Dead or Alive. But right. Hold on, what's the other Bon Jovi joint? Oh, Living on a Prayer.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, Living on a Prayer. I used to play Rock Band 3 with just a bunch of people at my house, and occasionally I would play online. And Scott, Nemesis Prime, contributor to the show.
Shout out to my other comic book nerd. That's what's up.
And he's a white dude, but he's very much not a white dude when it comes to his musical tastes.
Right.
He cannot resist. The whiteness in him cannot resist Living on a Prayer at the top of his lungs if you're playing that on Rock Band. Like he's not even singing. He's not even singing.
He's not singing on the drums.
I can hear him in the headphones. He playing like guitar or bass or something like that. And he is singing his ass off at home. And he is very much not, he used to smoke cools. Like that's how. Right. You know what I mean? Like
it's the cools and then there's Newports, right? Like
yeah,
those are the two where you in the brotherhood, right?
Right. Yeah. He used to smoke cools or Camels or some shit. But he's very much not that guy. He is not the Living on a Prayer guy until it comes on. Okay. And here's the secret, right?
All right.
Here's the secret. Here's a song that all white people know, and a lot of them will be ashamed to say that they know it until they're drunk.
Okay.
I Got Friends in Low Places.
Bro, I was almost broke out my recorder on that because it was almost as audible as Don't Stop Believing, bro.
Bruh, drunk white people, when that song comes on, it's almost magical, dog. Like,
it is, right?
It's almost magical.
Like, I'm in Oklahoma, so you know how they get down here, right? Like, I don't listen to country music, so I'm automatically like outcast from so many circles.
I despise country music.
Oh, that is the only brand of music I can't take in.
Yep.
Really. That and the screamer hard rock, like where they're just screaming at the top of their lungs. Can't do
no, I think some screaming is okay because I listen to like some Seven Dust and stuff like that, and that brother can do everything. Like he can sing, he can growl if he wants to. But the ones that I hate is that really heavy.
Yeah.
And it's like I can't make out. Like I used to go to when I was in college. Well, I went to a tech school, but I went and there was this guy who wanted me to hear his song, and I was just like, all right, cool, let me hear it. And like he's also the first person that I ever heard a vegan with. I've never heard. I've heard of vegetarians, but I had never heard of vegans before. But yeah, he wanted me to hear the song, and I'm listening to the song, and all I'm hearing is like I have no idea what I'm listening to right now.
Right.
And he proceeds to tell me that it's a song about the homeless and people who are hungry on the street, and I'm like, that is not what I just heard.
Right. I don't know what I just heard.
That is not what I just heard. All I heard was
I don't understand. I honestly do not understand how that's considered music, but that's just me. That's my own personal taste. I think music has an amount of artistry. It's not just a rage expression machine. If you want that, go swing some paint on the wall or go hit a bag or something.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you though. I'm gonna tell you something. When you are by yourself and you got one of those songs on Rock Band, it is the funniest shit ever. Like, it is the funny to like do those songs and do like the screeching songs. Like the only ones that I can't do a whole lot of Boston songs because it's so high. There's some parts where it's so high, there is no, I just can't do it. And then, and I can't do, what's the,
Queen?
No. Queen, he's just a really talented singer.
Freddie Mercury is just got range, though.
Yeah, his range is ridiculous. So some parts are really hard to sing. But Judas Priest.
Okay.
That guy sings like his nuts are constantly squeezed. You know, like when you got to kind of squeeze your nuts. Like I know you get this when you're in the choir. You know, sometimes you got to hit those notes and you kind of got to squeeze a little bit.
Oh, it's all over here, bro. It's all over here.
But man, that dude, it takes some like serious vice grip nut squeezing in order to pull that off. Like I can't do it. Like it's
tough. It's tough, man. But now, like I said, we brought up Queen. Bohemian Rhapsody is the only other song I've seen take over a dance floor like "Don't Stop Believing." Like that's the only other song that I think is just way better.
No. Bohemian Rhapsody. Yeah, but it don't take off until then. Like the beginning, like people are just always, you know, mama just killed a man. Like that part is cool.
Get out that lighter.
But bruh, when I see a little silhouette, that's when it starts.
It's over then. It's over.
That's when it goes from hill to hill.
Right.
Like it goes up during that part, and it's, you know, that's when it goes down. That's when it goes down for white.
Absolutely, bro. But that's like that song. Just that song is the reason why I love Freddie Mercury. Like that one song, just the exceptional range that dude just brings, man.
And also the way their harmonies go. It's so interesting to someone, you know, their harmonies are very interesting to a music nerd.
Right. And that's
even
one
though
thing that really helped me.
I'm not a music nerd anymore. I'm a little bit more of just a kind of like selfish music snob. But
right. Well, I mean, hey, recognition, right? Admission is the first stage. So
yeah, I kind of at this point I just kind of stay in my lane. I deal with a little bit of what's out there, but I don't deal with a whole lot of what's out there.
Right. Now I will say this. Now Awaken was putting in the chat that, you know, he's not married right now, and you know he say he's happy, and you know I know a lot of people like that. I know a lot of people like that, and but like I said, I think I just come at it differently from a lot of folks because I grew up with my grandparents who had been married like, I think over 50 years. And so I had a different example. And so I always looked at it. I guess I always looked at it as a unique way. Now my mom and dad, they weren't married. They divorced when I was like 3. So
same here.
And so I always wanted what my grandfolks had, because I grew up with them, and I always had that example there. So for me, I just approach it a little differently. But one reason I like it is because I look at it like, yeah, man, now I can joke about all the things that he's gonna find out about himself and having a wife and all those little anecdotes that come along with it.
Here's the thing that they never tell you about getting married, and I'm spoilers for y'all.
Spoilers. Spoiler alert.
Bruh, that first year is the worst year.
Really, you think so?
Oh yes. Well, hold on. If you hadn't lived together before.
Okay, that's a good qualifier, because that's what I was about to say.
Lived together before. I don't think anybody should get married unless you live together for at least a year. See, and that's, I don't know. Like that's different. I don't think because you learn so much. Like you learn so much that first year when y'all are together and you can't go home because you are home.
Right.
Like
right.
That's when you like no, you at home. Like we got to work this out. Like that's
right.
That's some real deal stuff, and that's that changes a lot. But that first year of marriage is rough, bruh.
And it's
and I hear about it from a lot of different places. It's that first year is just
right. That first year is tough. The first year is tough, if not only because we all go into marriage quite selfish, because we've never really had to share in our life with everyone. You've had to share a room in college, right? You may have had to share a cab right? You may have had to share a book even in college. You know, if you and your boy or you and someone you know in the same class, y'all sharing a book, right? But you ain't never really had to share your entire life with someone else. That is a completely different proposition. But yeah, bro, if you go into it and you haven't understood the whole meaning behind compromise, then yeah, bro, like that first year is it's a flesh peeler, right? It's just peeling all of those fleshly responses off you, and then you just like, whoo, boy, I feel a little raw right now. You know what I mean? Like it's one of them. So it's tough. It's definitely tough, man. So I feel you. But again, congrats to them. Believe it or not, they actually got married on her parents' 39th wedding anniversary was that day. So they got married on her parents' wedding anniversary. Which I think was pretty, honoring.
I kept it the same. I used the same anniversary as my, my boyfriend girlfriend anniversary. Like,
right, the dating anniversary.
I kept it the same. Yeah, the dating anniversary. I kept that the same. So I got married on a Wednesday because the day mattered.
Oh, the day matters. See, we were gonna do the day, but the day would have put it like during the week, so we did it 3 days after because it would have originally been on a Wednesday as well, but we ended up getting married on a Saturday, or actually we did it 3 days before, so it would have been like a Tuesday or whatnot. So let's see, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, yeah. So we did it like that. So it's actually on Will's birthday. So but yeah, so we ended up doing that, and that's what's up. Ace dropped up in here. And yeah, he said, man. And then Awaken said he likes music out of all genres.
Yeah, I do. There are some. I ain't gonna lie. There are a few country songs that I like. I think the prevailing sentiment with me about country music is just as destructive to the human psyche as gangster rap.
I mean, older country is. Modern country, not so much, but I do.
No, modern country is blind patriotism. Drinking, going to the bar, and having fights, and going out with your friends while you're drunk off your fucking face. Like all of these things that, when you look at it outside of this seems like a nice song, it doesn't really work for our society. The blind patriotism is just as destructive as gangsterism, to me, and it's exactly what we see in our country right now. That the blind patriotism that stuff like country music has fostered has led us to like the debate over kneeling over the national anthem, like that. It doesn't matter. Like really, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. What's up, Layback? But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. But when you had this, I'm gonna be patriotic no matter what, and I'm not gonna question anything. Mm-hmm. That is what got us here. He said folk and alt country is more liberal. I mean, I know there's different stuff. And, I dug the Dixie Chicks at the time, and Wide Open Spaces is a good damn song. You know what? Wide Open Spaces. All right, here goes. I'm gonna say this right here.
Okay. Let's try to justify.
There's a handful of songs that if I'm by myself, I will totally sing like a bride.
By myself.
All right, by myself. But all right, so I'm gonna have to do that for this, right? So I'm telling them myself 100%. But that Dixie Chick song, "Cowboy Take Me Away," bruh, I would sing that song. I would sing the shit out of this.
What? Okay. See, I'm not even sure.
By myself. I'm not even sure. But that's not even top 5 in the songs that I would sing like a broad though.
Okay, we're gonna have to come up with that list at a later date because I don't understand that. How
I can give you top 5 right now.
Let's go. Bring it. I'm writing them down right now.
Irreplaceable is number 1. Like if to the left, come on, and I'm by myself. Okay. If I'm by myself, It's a rap.
Okay.
Okay. Unfaithful by Rhianna.
Unfaithful by Rhianna.
If I'm by myself, I will sing the shit out of that song. There's a song called "Get Along with You" by Kelis.
Okay. It's a theme right now. It's a theme right now, and all the females don't tend to normally wear a lot of clothes. But please continue.
And then I think it's called "Going Out" by Faith Evans. But it's that don't jams, though. It just jams.
Okay. You know, all Simpson is doing is laughing at you right now.
I don't care.
You know that's what's happening, right?
All these songs jam, brother. All these songs jam. Jam, I say.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So I might get a little guff for this last one, like as if the others weren't bad.
Right.
But "Freakum Dress" by Beyonce.
Freakum.
Right. That's all just jazz, bro. I would say the shit out of that song. If it came on right now, I'll have to turn this camera off and jam, bro. Like that's how.
Wow, man. Like, bro. Like, I don't even know what to say. Scar's top 5 femme fatale tracks. Like, I don't even know.
No, I actually released a long time ago on my old website, on the name website. I put out a song Scarfinger will sing like a broad. Like that's what I call it. But yes, yeah, that's like my starting 5.
Now look, now okay. That's your
now there's way too. Now let's be honest. I'm a Virgo, so I roll with my sister Beyonce. There's way too many Beyonce songs that could make the list.
Oh, okay. So you just had to be discriminating.
But
spread it around.
But To the Left comes on, and I'm to the left, like I am in there. You gonna get your stuff today, like you gonna get all your stuff today and get out my house.
For real,
leave them keys, bro. That's mine. I paid for it. Like that's how I like. I'm way like that, though. Like it's good. I'm gonna go there. Like I'm gonna go there.
He just flipped his mentality.
It's for real. It's for real. I'm not joking, but only if I'm by myself.
I believe it.
If I'm not by myself. If I'm not by myself, then ain't none of this popping off. None of it. None of it.
Man.
So, like the world will never know. The world will never know. But I will say this. What's that song? There's a song.
Oh, that's so funny.
I'm gonna tell you another one. What's the song by old girl who the song by Adele, Rollin' in the Deep. That should be number 5. Rollin' in the Deep.
So you want to remove Freakum Dress? See, I already got to question it. Rollin' in the Deep by Adele. But my jam by Adele is turn down the lights, turn down the bill.
I don't mess with Adele that much.
Yeah, man, she be down.
But here's what happened. I went to MagFest, not this last year, the previous year, and this girl tried to be cute, and she tried to sing it on they had a big rock band station, and she tried to be cute and sing it, and the whole time I'm just like, I could do that better than her. And I'm like, I could do that better than her. So she went and she did her thing. She was messing up. So I went home and I turned on Rock Band. I loaded the song. I was by myself and I sang the song on Expert. By myself.
What?
I sing the song on Expert, and I think I got a 98. I could be wrong,
Hey, next time we need to record it, bro. Like you need to Twitch.
No,
that.
I'm not recording it. No, that ain't about to happen. But I will say, here's the thing. I have challenged people on Rock Band. I have challenged people, and I say, you know, it'll be a popular song by a woman, and I mean my skills is so up there. I'll go like, okay, you really want me to sing this song? Yeah. I'm like, all right. You want me to sing it in my voice or hers?
Bogus. He's just like, what you want? I got it.
Yep, I got it. I do this by myself.
All right, man. Oh man. Oh, that's too much. At some point, we're gonna have to.
If you don't believe me that I'm able to do this, man, I posted so many Rock Band scores on I posted so many Rock Band scores on my Instagram. So you can see I ain't no joke when it comes to this Instagram, bro.
Okay. Well, I don't have Instagram because me personally, I mean, there's already too many networks. I don't have Instagram. I don't have Snapchat.
I share it to Facebook. I don't do Snapchat. Snapchat is for the kids. I can't.
And now, Awaken Heathen says maybe he can help explain heavy music genres at some point, which would be good. I would like to have some folks on as well, man, to you know, just to liven up the show a little bit. And so Awaken, you always here, so yeah, definitely.
No, we don't. Like no, we don't.
Why not? Oh, well, I mean, I said I would like to have.
I don't care.
Right.
No, you can do that. You can do that. Explain it too. It just sounds like to me.
And I understand the meaning behind it, right? I understand that it's just letting it all out, right, and just leaving everything out there. But for me, it's not an artistic form of expression that I particularly appreciate. Which that's what art is, right? It appeals to certain people. So
I just want to point out that this is from my Instagram.
Rollin in the Deep.
Rolling in the Deep 98 on Expert.
162,888. Was that right?
You are right. That's how many points. That's how many points I got singing.
That's tough, bro. That's a lot.
By myself.
So Ace is up in here, man. Ace is in here. We got the Prophet up in here. Mark says he's driving home, and so yeah, now we got a nice little crew in here. But okay, so let me get into a couple of things because this is something that I really want to give to Vlad's Hammer. They're going to be talking about it on OFR tomorrow, and he asked me about it. And so what they're asking me about, and Ace, you'll probably appreciate this. So if you've listened to me for a while, then you know that my #1 anime of all time, hands down, is Death Note, the original Japanese subtitles.
Only Avatar people know what that means.
Right. So I love it. I absolutely love Death Note. It is awesome. It's great. Well, they're making a live action series with Netflix, and I've seen it about a week ago, but they're talking about it on OFR now, and one of the guys that they're casting, his name is L. L is like one of the most brilliant detectives in the world. He's trained, but he has these unusual quirks, and he's this little short guy who doesn't really wear shoes. He's of course a Japanese guy, but he has these big dark bags under his eyes and really, really pale skin, and it all communicates certain attributes and traits about him. The fact that while he doesn't get out and he's not very good in social interactions, he's extremely intelligent and he takes a lot of information in, hence the bags under the eyes and the pale skin. He's a really reclusive. So guess who they casted as one of the people for him? A black guy. Like they casted a black guy who's really tall and really has none of these physical features that kind of emote what L is. And I heard OFR will be playing a clip, and I'll try to attach it here in the notes as well. They'll be playing a video about a guy who kind of went off on his name is Anime Man on YouTube, and he had another girl who was guesting on the channel talking about it. And I think that the thing that makes Death Note different from all other anime, #1, it's not really as erotic as a lot of anime. It's actually a highly intellectual. It's highly intellectual. As far as the things that are in there, there's like. L is a detective. He's trying to figure out who's killing everyone, and it's called Death Note because think about it, there's a kid in there who gets a thing if you write your name in it, in the Notebook, then the Reapers or the Shinigamis come and take your life somehow. And he
sounds stupid.
Yeah, but it's great because the reason he does it
sounds stupid.
But you need to watch it though. And here's the thing, number 3, and this is the biggest reason why I love Death Note and why it's different from every other anime out there. It doesn't hardly have any action, but the tension that is generated with him trying to outsmart L and him not to get caught and him really wrestling with himself about what he's going to do and how he's going to do this. Should he take this person's life, and why should he take that person's life, and could it be justified, and what if he messes it up, and what happens when he messes it up, and things like that. And just the tension that is communicated from the characters in the show through the music, through the writing. It is the best that I have ever seen, despite genre, and it is really, really great. And I encourage every single person to go out there and watch it, hands down. And I think as long as this particular anime or this series from Netflix, because it's Netflix production, as long as they can communicate that tension, Death Note will be Death Note. I don't care about anything else. The tension is what makes it. Go ahead.
Mark said, do you have to read it?
Say what?
Do you have to read it?
No, they actually, no, I'm sorry. It's original. It's original Japanese audio with English subtitles, and it's out there. Or they actually make the English dub. But I'm telling you, the English dub does not have the tension, and it's corny as hell. The translation is utterly corny. Do not do it to yourself.
Yes, I tried to. My mans and them tried to get me to watch what's it called, Kiriko no Basket or whatever. It's about like ninja basketball players. It's like basketball with like ninja skills. Like, and it looked interesting, but see, I have, I multitask all the time. Like, I'll be watching something and then, I'll be doing all kinds of stuff, and I could be watching something, be on the phone, and be on Facebook and all that other shit. So I can't watch something that I got to read it.
I understand. You don't have to read it. My contention is that the best version of it is with Japanese audio.
Yeah, but if you're telling me that, then you're basically telling me that there's no reason to use the dubbed version, because it doesn't convey it doesn't put the show's best foot forward. So by saying that, you're saying, nigga, you're gonna have to read. And
well, you read anyway, so I mean,
like you gonna have to read, but that means I can't do anything else while I watch it, and that's not how I watch things.
But I understand that. But the whole reason here's the thing. One, Death Note, it's written in a way to where if you do split or you do bifurcate your attention, you're not gonna get it. And like a lot of it is gonna go over you. Like the tense moments only come if you're fully invested. And so if you're doing something and you're splitting your attention in somewhere else, you're just not gonna grab it. But I'm telling you, man,
I'm telling you, that's how I live, bro. I can do this. I can do this. But I'm gonna need somebody to speak English. But if you're saying that the English ain't good, then I'm out.
Well, like I said, to me it wasn't. But give it a shot. Give it a shot.
It was anime. I was out anyway.
Right, well, you were out because it was anime to start. But shout outs to Awaken, because he said he believes Netflix has it dubbed, and they do, but I think you can change the audio selection and then activate the subtitles. They do that on some shows, not every show, but like I said, to me, Death Note is my #1 anime. It surpassed Dragon Ball, it surpassed Naruto, it surpassed Bleach, it surpassed Fairy Tail, it surpassed Sword Art Online, which I have back there on the wall as well. Like, it has surpassed everything, and the ones that I just named are all back there on my wall. So I've
heard of a couple of those.
It is. I mean,
the Dragon Ball was pretty much it for me. Like, and I got out of Dragon Ball because I was really into Dragon Ball when it was shown every day on Cartoon Network, on Toonami and stuff.
Yeah.
But once this dude has to fight against the world's best piece of bubble gum, I'm out.
Talking about Boo?
Yeah, I was just like, yo, this is dumb. Like, I don't really want to watch this anymore. And the fact that, I heard that they went back and changed some stuff in Dragon Ball Kai, but the fact that it took 20 episodes for a 5-minute fight.
Right.
So that's that. I was just like, I'm out. I like in the early days of Netflix when there wasn't a whole lot. I did watch Basilisk, and I loved Basilisk.
Basilisk is great because it's like Ninja Scroll in an anime form.
It's Ninja Scroll the series, but
it's awesome.
But the ending makes you want to punch kittens.
See, I never made it to the end. I never made it to the end because I was like, it's gonna be here. I need to sit down when I'm just gonna devote time to it.
No,
and I never watched it all. So
let me tell you, I'm going. You want me to spoil it for you? I can spoil it.
No, please don't.
Because you don't want to get to this anyway.
Yes, I at least want to get there. So don't spoil it for me.
The ending is so terrible. Like, it's so terrible that you're just like, why did I watch all of this?
Right. Yeah, but you know, I like the journey. I like the journey because you know, Mass Effect 3. But
it's the ending is just as bad as Spec Ops: The Line. That's what I said.
Ooh, that's tough. Well, you know, Spec Ops: The Line wasn't a bad ending. I saw it coming from a mile away, right? Yeah. Okay.
You're at the end. You just get there like, why did I go through all of this?
Right. Yeah. I hear you. But I will tell you, man.
Dragon Ball Z got a black Goku. All right.
I didn't know that, Mark. Thanks for letting me know. Now, Kenshin. Okay, so Mark Shirley says Kenshin was really good. I watched Kenshin as well. One Punch Man. One Punch Man is a new one, and it's really good. Also, shout outs to my man for putting me for two dudes for putting me up on this. My boy Casual Terror, which I still think is one of the best gamer tags online, and Shonuff 71. They both got me up on My Hero Academia. It's a really good. It's a Funimation one where the guy always wanted to be a superhero, and superheroes are like born in this world, and turns out that's not necessarily true, and he ends up being a superhero because he has the heart of a superhero. He just didn't have the natural talent, and it is great. It is great. It's absolutely awesome. So, but yeah, man. So I love that. Now we got some chat in there talking about ME3 because I talked about ME3. Look, listen. You see that N7 back there? I'm a huge Mass Effect fan. So ME3, I missed the very part at the end where I couldn't talk to my friends my first time through. So I missed that part. So I missed the whole like feeling of conclusion.
The best part of the game.
I know it, son, but I got it the second time through. You missed
the Garrus talk like that. That's your man's in them.
That's your man's in them. That's your man's in them. For me,
the Rex talk was just okay.
Yeah. It wasn't as
the one time Rex was dead. I did a playthrough where Rex was dead, and I had to talk to Reeve.
You hate Reeve, man.
But here's the thing. That playthrough that was my Renegade playthrough. And I played Renegade through the whole game. So I lied about the genophage.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. You dirty dog, you.
And he just like, well, we keep trying and stuff just ain't working right. I don't know. Because at the end, it's just like, do you really want to cure the genophage if Reeve is in charge? You know, but when it's like, you know what, you're right.
Right. You absolutely right. Because I went through my Renegade as well, and I let him die as well, but I don't think I lied to him.
But the hard part, even with your Renegade playthrough, is you have to like try to make Rex die. Like,
right.
You have to try so hard. Like, a lot of people said that Rex died in their normal playthrough, and I was like, I had to like actually try to like piss him off enough to whereas he would try to get me, and then either I shot him or when he gets mad enough, Ashley will double tap.
Yeah, and now exactly. Now I ended up pulling my Renegade, so my Paragon and my Renegade from my original files.
I'm gonna punch Ace in his old ass face.
What he keep talking about, man? What Ace keep talking about?
He want to talk about Forza, man. If you don't get out of my face.
He said, "Let's talk about Forza." I will say this: it's amazing. It's amazing. It really is. It's a great game. See,
there you go, old nigga. Like that's what you just brought to the show.
No.
Seriously, I swear, I'm gonna fight Ace when I see. Oh, I'm gonna fight him. He ain't gonna do nothing but punch me in the knee because he's so short. But I'm gonna fight Ace when I see him. Ooh, I'm gonna punch him.
Oh man, I'm just saying this, man.
I'm practicing my overhand so I can punch down.
So you come down with it. You come down with it.
To punch, just to be able to punch Ace because he's so short. But
you bogus man. You act like I said, you act like you so tall. You ain't even that tall, bro. Like you ain't even that tall. You keep talking like you're so.
I'm 6 feet tall. He's like
wearing boots. Wearing boots, bro.
I am
boots.
6 feet tall.
Okay.
I'm like a quarter of an inch under 6 feet tall, bro.
Nope.
Round it up.
All right, that's cool. That's cool.
I'm 5'11" in like 3/4, like real deal.
Okay, whatever. All right, in boots.
I'm telling you straight up, I'm 6 feet. I'm 6 feet tall.
Okay, sure. Okay.
I'm honest.
Okay. All right. Well, all right. All right. So
what you trying to say? How tall are you? 5'7"?
I'm 5'8 1/4. And that's with no shoes on, no socks on. That's just me standing straight up. I'm 5'8 1/4.
I'm 5'11". See?
So yeah. Okay. All right, y'all. Tonight it's not this debate, but tonight we actually have the presidential debates. So we got Trump, we got Clinton actually out there debating. And here's the thing: you guys know, listening to me. Look, I actually honor the whole discipline of debate, and I will probably not watch the debate tonight because there's at least gonna be one opponent who's not gonna pay attention or respect the boundaries, the time limits, the personal jabs, and I can't.
Why'd you say what you mean, dog? Like you say, we know at least one person. We know who you're talking about.
I mean, everybody knows who I'm talking about, and
so don't try to hide behind and say what you mean, player.
I mean, I did say what I meant. Like I ain't even got to say it. The fact that it's so transparent that I don't even have to say it says it for me, right? So that's just like for me. I can't do it. I can't stomach it. I was talking to another guy at work, and I was telling him, I'm like, I probably won't watch the debate. I probably won't. I'll probably just read about it online, and I probably watch some clips, but I probably won't watch the debate because it will make me angry. Because watching the last debates that everybody participated in made me angry. Because if it's not that, if the moderator is rude, or if the moderator isn't being very even in how he deals with both, or she deals with both candidates, well then I'm gonna be upset about that too. So. I'm gonna take this article with a grain of salt, but I just saw a headline: Surgeon General warns drinking every time Trump lies during the debate could result in acute alcohol poisoning. Yeah, or massive alcohol poisoning. However you want to look at it. Yeah, man. The guy I was talking to that I was telling at work that I wasn't gonna. He said that talking about acute lies that each party has told, each side. He said that Clinton has told 7 and Trump has told somewhere in the area of 46.
Well, see, what you call it? Just John Oliver just did something on this,
and I'm about to pull it up because I love John Oliver. Y'all need to watch Last Week Tonight.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's great. It's great.
Man,
Scar got the phone ringing and everything.
Hey, my phone, dog.
It's all good. It's all
good. My thing is, I've only watched the very first Republican debate. The very first Republican primetime debate.
Okay.
Because I just wanted to see how much of a circus it was going to be.
Oh, and it was full on. I needed cotton candy, bro. Cotton candy, funnel cakes, cinnamon rolls, corn dogs.
In one of those like circus shaped cups with ice cream in it.
Right. And the homemade squeeze, like Country Time lemonade, like the homemade lemonade. Yeah.
I see it. But I'm not watching the debates because there's nothing I'm going to learn from these debates. Like I mean, who going into this debate is undecided?
You know what? They say there are quite a few people undecided.
Ain't nobody at this point undecided. People post political stuff all the time on my timeline, and each side is like, we have to stop the other. Right. We have to stop the other. And so like everybody is firmly entrenched on either side. And then like people say, I'm gonna vote for Gary Johnson. Like, you don't waste your vote. So
right. Yeah. That ain't really gonna work.
Like if you're a Republican, vote for Gary Johnson all you want to. If you're a Democrat, you need to get on this Stop Trump train. You need to get on this. Yeah, so
this message is brought to you by Scars Cookies and Cakes.
Actually,
just one bite is all you need.
Actually, the company name is MC3.
This message brought to you by MC3. One bite is all you need.
Michael Corbin's Confectionery Creations.
There you go. Is that INC? What is that? What is that? Is that LLC?
No,
it needs to be LLC, bro.
It's an MMC.
It's an MMC. All right. What is that? Mini micro? What is that? I don't know what that is. You need to be LLC, bro.
Michael's motherfucking corporation. But no, that's what I'm working on right now. I'm working on the page. It's almost up, and I have shipped I shipped some cookies to Rashani because I figured if they can get across the country from Newport News to Sacramento unharmed, then I think I got something good going here.
Okay, because you need to hurry, because I've been telling my wife, like, we need to order some cookies. Yeah, I told her.
Almost there. I'm almost there. I'm close.
All right, bro. All right, man. I'm just saying, I need you because I need some cookies, and I'm gonna ask for a custom build of cookies. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna need you to be good with the nuts, and monitor like the nut, and make sure you separate out the dishes so everything is cool.
You see who calling me right now?
Ace is calling you right now. Ace is calling you right now.
Why is he calling me right now?
He watching the recording and he calling you right now. Anyway, he said he want to know about this Eurogamer stuff. Can we talk about Eurogamer real quick, Mike? I know we only got 9 minutes, bro, but I really don't have anything else other than TV shows. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Eurogamer has been posting a lot of information about the PS4 Pro, and they've been posting a lot of information about how it is. Okay, so the PS4 Pro, if you guys weren't listening, they talk about the PS4 Pro. The main advantage is that you can play in 4K. Oh, I'm sorry. You can watch media in 4K, but you can play games in HDR, which is a high dynamic range, which enhances the amount of color visible on the screen. However, and it upscales. It upscales. Here's the big thing. He over there snoring. Okay, so listen. It upscales things, and it's supposed to upscale your images to 4K, which is like 3800 by 2160. Here's the problem. That's all it's gonna, and even then, it's not gonna be a full-on 4K. And they even said this on Eurogamer, and I'm gonna try to sound like Rich as much as he said. When attempting to upgrade to the 4K, the PS4 does a quite not so perfect job, and in that it makes the upscaling good enough. Now, I'm sorry. Now, if I'm paying $100 for something, it shouldn't be good. $100 more, because it's a premium. It's $100 more expensive than the regular PS4. PS4 now is $299. The PS4 Pro, when it releases, will be $399. So it's $100 premium. On top of that, they're not going to change a lot of other things, and I just don't understand how there's never anything negative when it comes to Sony. Like, honestly, I think the PS4 Pro is a misstep. I really think it's a misstep. If you're going to have all that additional power in there, and you're really going to cap the ability for developers to use it, and then on top of that, it's $100 more, and on top of that, the benefits that it touts, not everyone are even going to be able to exercise because they don't have the actual display to utilize it. I don't understand how that's continually positive in this day and age of media that is consistently negative. At what point are we going to hold people accountable for having balanced scales? Like, every time Microsoft slip up once, oh man, it's over. Like, it all falls down. Nintendo can't get a break right now. The way people be lighting Nintendo up is not even fair. So I'm just saying, there's no equity in how entities are treated in this industry. And I guess I'm the only person that finds it problematic, but I'm telling you, I know I do. Okay, go ahead, Mike. I'm done.
Everybody who has watched Breaking Bad, there's a conversation that Mike has with Walt about half measures versus full measures, as far as handling it.
I think I remember that episode, actually.
And I just look at the PS4 Pro like a half measure. Yep. It's not what they needed to do. It's probably what they could afford to do because Sony Corp is not doing well outside of the PlayStation division. Right. So they can only do a half measure because Sony Corp ain't gonna be able to cut this. I think that, you know, even PlayStation fans said that the only reason why they will buy a Pro is when their PlayStation they have now breaks. But at some point, you know, the community has become very much about PS4 over Xbox One, and now you have to justify the shift in the community, and you have to justify the shift in the coverage. You have to justify the shift in people's hearts because they care about this so much. So you have to keep trying to justify why the PlayStation is the one being pushed.
Right.
And that's basically what these people are going through. Like, they, you know, people are coming to you and saying, why are you telling me I need to buy this? This doesn't seem like a good idea. And they have to try to be like, well, we think it's a good idea over the S. And like, well, we can only compare it to the S because we don't know about the Scorpio. No, you can only compare it to the S because that is the only thing that you're better than.
Right.
Like, it's the only thing that you're better than. So me personally, I don't see a point in buying it. I am semi-interested in a Scorpio, but it's probably a similar situation to what I said about the others. Like when my one goes, or if I need an additional one, I may look into a Scorpio. But I'm not buying that at launch either. Like, because one of the main things, you know, I don't have a 4K TV. I care nothing about VR. So I don't care about either of these.
Right. It bears you no immediate benefit whatsoever. And I completely understand that, bro. Like, I completely understand that. So, for me, I'm just gonna get a regular PS4.
I still rock a plasma, dog. I got a plasma.
You do got a plasma.
I got a plasma, dog. It's 50. It's 50.
Right. Okay. I see.
I ain't doing no little TV, but I'm still dealing with plasma, and you know what? 1080p works just fine for me. I'm good. Right. Even the stuff that's not 1080p, some of my favorite games are not the most graphically superior games. Like I'm watching a dude playing, I'm still watching my marathon of RimWorld right now.
Wow.
I'm watching that, and that is very minimalist. Prison Architect, very minimalist.
Right.
Other games like that I love, like Borderlands and stuff like that. It's not very graphically intensive. Like even my Alpha with a i3 in that bitch can run Borderlands, no issues.
Right.
So I don't really. I don't really care. I'm not a graphics whore, and I don't care about VR. So none of this stuff appeals to me one bit.
Yeah,
but I understand. I understand the compulsion for these gaming publications to justify why they went through the process of steering people in that direction. Right. And now that direction doesn't seem like the best place to go, but they have to keep you going in that direction because that's where they told you to go.
Right. And my thing is this. If you're listening to other people to tell you what direction to go to, then you probably need to pump your brakes and reevaluate where you want to be. Don't rely on other people. But then again,
the reliance on what these gaming publications provide is the reason why we got Gamergate in the first place.
Word up.
Which was the dumbest thing
ever. Right. But I mean, I think it began under the right cause, right? It began under the right purpose, like the whole movement. But I think it evolved into something different very quick, very rapidly. So, but everybody, that's all I have for tonight. I want to thank you so much for joining us, Mike. You got anything else, man? Before we got any shout outs? Anything else you want to add?
Man, go get that Humble Bundle. If you play on PC, it has Prison Architect in it. You should do that. I love Prison Architect, and anything I do that could put that game into more people's hands is different than a lot of games that you've played, and it is it's a game that's near and dear to my heart, and it's a it's a game with endless replayability because you can do so much. You can design things differently. You can take different types you can take different types of prisoners and all kinds of stuff, and how how you do it matters. And I think to get it up as a part of the Humble Bundle, which is honestly the way I got it, is a good thing. So do that. Also, I'm real deep into this RimWorld thing. I think I talked about that last week, didn't I? Did I talk about it? It might have been here, or it might have been on. It was
right after last week.
Okay, but I'm watching someone play RimWorld. I'm watching a Let's Play series. He has 100 episodes. They're all like 30 to 40 minutes a piece. I am on like 72.
Wow.
And I watched all of this within the past week or two.
Man, you're doing it.
Yeah.
You're doing it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get through this just to say that I could.
Okay. That's
and also I ain't got no job. So all
right, man. Any other shout outs, anything else? Where can people find you?
On my plasma, 1080p, man.
All right, I got you.
Shout out to all the folks. Shout out to everyone who's going to listen to episode 300 of Scarcasm Live real soon. Shout out to everyone who's checked out Just the Tips at Podomatic. JustTheTips.podomatic.com. What the hell was that? I got killed in both of my fantasy teams this week. Like I got destroyed. Like it's not funny at all. But one of them I was actually I was playing against my podcast co-host who destroyed me. Like it's ugly. Like
he ain't gonna let you live that down, right? You know that, right?
Right. As of right now, I have one person left to play tonight, but the score is 101 to 32.
Oh my goodness! Right now, I am 22 points down, and I got Drew Breezy playing tonight. So
yeah,
I know.
I think I'm about 30 points down in my other league. I'm 32 points down, and I have well, I thought I had. Never mind, I lost.
Okay, you lost.
Yeah,
so you had somebody else playing tonight.
Yeah, I thought I had somebody playing tonight, but that's my other team. So
right.
Yeah, I lost.
Okay. Well, I hear you, man. Well, all right. Well, everybody, you can see. Hopefully, you can see at the bottom of my screen. I don't know how visible it is, but thank you so much for listening and watching Facetious. Everybody, thanks for dropping in and watch us live. Look, this is our new normal time. Every Monday evening, 7:00 p.m. Eastern time, 6:00 Central. We're going to be here. We're going to do what we do. And you can catch me, of course, here. This is L. Asbury on YouTube. I'm the same thing on Twitter. And pretty much everywhere else, I'm Larry Asbury, Jr., ASBERRY. Everywhere else being Google+. And you can email the show that way, Larry Asbury, Jr. at openforumradio.com. Please remember to check us out. I'm Bluemanrule on every single gaming network out there. So you can find me there. And thanks so much for listening and or watching. We'll be back in your ear again next week with more goodness, silliness, and maybe more crazy songs that Scar can sing. So anyway, that's it, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out, warriors.
Peace out, warriors.